Steelers hosting the Niners, and the Niners are 2.5-point favorites. The over-under is either 40.5 or 41 points. The Steelers are plus 110 on the money line, and the Niners are minus 130. Now, use a site like VegasInsider.com and allow you to compare all the casinos' pricings in one place because these are pre-kickoff lines. This is Tuesday, and I imagine that this is going to be one of those games that gets bet very heavily because these are two historically successful franchises. Now, if you don't like listening to me read off the stats and you'd rather see them for yourself, join my Discord. Go to rawsportstalk.com. My Discord is in there. And then you'll get my best bets. You'll get these stats. There's a lot of benefits for doing that. Now, the last game that they played against each other was September 22nd of 2019. The Steelers won that game 24-20. The Niners won that game 24-20. They were 6-point favorites. They did not cover. And the game before that, the Steelers won 43-18. They were 6-point favorites. They covered that game. Now, head-to-head, the Niners are 6-4 in their last 10 meetings. Now, this does date back to the early 90s, so keep that in mind. The home team is 7-3 in their last 10. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line and against the spread, so when the favorite wins, the favorite covers. The over is 6-4 in their last 10, and the over-under at 41 is 5-5 in their last 10 meetings. Pittsburgh is 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games. They are 6-1 straight up in their last 7 games. And the under has hit in 4 of Pittsburgh's last 6 games. They're 4-2 against the spread in their last 6 games at home. For the Niners, they're 9-2 against the spread in their last 11, 12-1 straight up in their last 13. You know, the Niners are a completely stacked team. So this is going to be, can we see Brock Purdy do what Brock Purdy did? Because, you know, they just essentially traded away Trey Lance, who probably was arguably one of the worst draft trade-ups in NFL history. Not his fault. It's the people who picked him's fault. But that's neither here nor there. Now, this is Pittsburgh. This is opening day. It's just interesting to see, will the Steelers show up? Because Mike Tomlin never has teams that aren't ready to play or, you know, aren't playoff ready. You know, they're 7-3 in their last 10. They were 7-3 against the spread. Granted, they did play some meh kind of opponents, but they did get washed by the Eagles. But pretty much for all of the other games, they were pretty competitive last year. So this is, do you trust the Niners traveling cross country for game number 1 in Pittsburgh in the cold? And I honestly want to say I don't know. I know that this should be a slam dunk for you to take the 49ers in this game because God only knows what we're going to get out of Kenny Pickett. But I will take the Niners in this game. I will take the Niners laying the points. And I'm going to go under. I think this game will be a lot closer than people expect. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut and please bet responsibly.